San Jose, as the Seahawks and their buses are now arriving at the team hotel from the airport. We have Paul Sylvie on the ground with them right now.
Yep, Jim, just as we talked about, just minutes away, the airport, so it's a very quick ride for these buses, especially with a police escort. And here they are pulling up right now. There should be a total of 6 buses coming up here, 2 by 2 by 2. And then they're going to get off the bus, players will grab their gear, and then they'll make their way into the hotel here. So again, a very familiar path for these players and for us, as a matter of fact, being down here so many years in a row in the past. So again, the players getting off the bus now, and I'm going to make sure I stay out of the way as they come up the sidewalk and make their way into the hotel. And we're hoping to talk to a player shortly here for you, and we'll get a reaction to what they saw leaving the facility and what a tremendous sight that must have been, and always seems to be in Super Bowls past when this team pulls out of the VMAC and goes down the road, and all the 12s are there cheering them on, and then of course down the expressway and all that. So yes, you can see some of the players making their way in right now. So Mike McDonald coming up here. And again, we'll be talking to a player here shortly and get their reaction to just, as you can hear some of the cheering, if I close my mouth. There are some 12s inside the lobby there, and they're giving them a strong ovation as they make their way up the escalator and then into their rooms and get ready for a meal and maybe some meetings. But again, nice warm ovation here for some 12s that are already here.
And you can see, Paul, on some of those T-shirts, those who aren't wearing the sweatshirt, Ariel touched on this, the phrase on those shirts, "We did not care."
Yeah, that's one of those great lines that'll live for a long time out of the mouth of Mike McDonald. He was asked by Michael Strahan if he minded being the Seahawks being overlooked by the 49ers and Rams, by those experts out there who thought, well, they were the third choice to win the NFC Championship. And Mike did not mind the Seahawks being overlooked through the playoffs. And as they say on the T-shirt, we did not care.
Yeah, those fans are pretty loud in there. You said they're in the lobby there. Is that where that noise is coming from?
Yeah, shoot the lobby a little bit. You can see the 12s in there. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Chenna Nosu is going to join us here, and we're going to get a quick word with him. Chenna, how you doing, man? Good to see you. All right. That's awesome to talk to a veteran like you, and the fact that you're playing in your first Super Bowl. Yeah. Before we get to that, what was it like leaving the VMAC today, seeing the fans and lining the streets?
It was great. You know, the fans, they've been supportive of us all season, and to see them wishing us well on our journey and being out there and supporting us, it means a lot. And we couldn't have gotten to this point in life in Super Bowl without them. Yeah,
and then I imagine a lot of the players were recording the ride as well, too, huh?
Absolutely. Everything was getting recorded. You got to live in these moments. It's hard to come by, so you got to live in every chance you get.
Yeah, how excited are you now to finally get to Super Bowl week? You know, I know that is the first week tough to get through when you're back home just itching to get down here?
I feel like it still hasn't even hit me yet, honestly. Like, I'm still just like, you know, well, like, what are we doing? I know when we get to the field and it's game day, I'll probably feel a little bit more, but right now I'm just trying to enjoy the moment and just soak it all in.
Yeah, it's important, isn't it? Because Mike McDonald has said that. He wants everyone, coaches, players, everyone involved in the organization to soak this in.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I mentioned, it's hard to get to this situation, hard to get to this point in life. We had guys waiting 10, 11, 12 years for the first Super Bowl, and, me 8, so I'm just enjoying the moment.
Yeah, well, this is it's fantastic to chat with you. I know you want to get in the hotel there, and we appreciate you taking a few minutes with us.
Thank you so much.
All right, Chenna Nosu, thanks a lot, man. Great to see you. All right. Yeah, you got it. He's definitely one of the good guys, Chenna Nosu. We love talking to him throughout the year. He's just a quiet leader on this team. I'm going to get out of the way as you continue. Dave Miller, our sports photographer, is getting these guys walking in there. And it's cool to have Chenna come up and have a chat with us because he's definitely one of the veteran leaders on this team. And at this point, they really don't want to talk to the media. They just want to get here, get in their rooms, get their meal, and get focused. So we do appreciate him stepping out of line and having a word with us for sure. So again, Seahawks situated here, making their way up. The 12's giving them a rousing ovation as they arrive here at the hotel in San Jose. And of course, tomorrow, that's when it all begins for them. So tonight, one last calm before the storm, I'll say, and they are looking forward to Super Bowl Sunday, Jim.
Yeah, we all are, and of course we've been talking about it. We will have live coverage each and every day. Obviously, Paul, you and your team, we've got a couple other crews on the way tomorrow, so we'll be bringing it to everybody here at home, giving you that experience. For the team itself, it's a lot of business. It's a lot of work and focus, but obviously there is a lot of celebration, a lot of events taking place that we'll be sure to take that experience and bring it to everyone here at home watching along as we lead towards Super Bowl 60 1 week from today. Looks like most of the team, if not all, has now gone inside, Paul.
Yeah, everybody is accounted for inside the hotel and making their way to get their room keys and get their next instructions. So they're all inside the hotel here and ready to go. And it was a long wait. I mean, I don't know if I've heard anybody do a play-by-play on a plane ride into San Jose Airport longer than the Jim Nelson, but. God love you, buddy, for rolling through that and keeping everybody abreast on everything that was going on. But again, the ride is over, Jim. You can finally relax. The plane has landed. The buses have arrived. And we know you're coming down here tomorrow, I believe it is, and we're going to have you down here with us as well. So Ariel and I have been privileged to get down here a couple days early and get into some excitement about what's going on down here. And of course, King 5 will have you completely covered with a big crew coming down for the rest of the week. And again, in-depth sports coverage, in-depth Super Bowl coverage coming up tomorrow night and every night of the week through Saturday from 8 to 9. We'll be streaming live, so just download the app and take in all the fun and all the information you can for this Super Bowl ride of the Seahawks.
All right, Paul Sylvie for us live in San Jose, where the Seahawks have just entered their hotel in for the night, we presume, before a week of preparation before Super Bowl 60. The Seahawks and Patriots 1 week from today. Thanks so much for being with us. Glad we could give you that live access to the Seahawks arrival in San Jose ahead of the big game.